Hello and welcome. I am the Brick Boy, and today we got set 6866 Wolverine's Chopper Showdown from 2012 with 201 pieces and originally retailed for $20 here in the US. But now you can get it for about $100 brand new and about $50 used. It's really sought after because of that Deadpool minifig, especially. Anyway, all three of these minifigs are exclusive to the set. Deadpool, this is the only set to get this, this is the only set to get Deadpool in it. Magneto and Wolverine come in another X-Men set, which I don't own, so I can't review it for you guys. But, yeah, so before we get into the set, Magneto comes with a gray circle piece that he stands on, but I'm too lazy to find it. And, one of the, propellers here is missing a couple of pieces, but you know what? I built this when I was like 8 years old or something like that, and that was like 8 years ago, so yeah. Anyway, I do have a brick tip here for you guys. If you have really dusty Lego sets like me, just use a feather duster. Like a feather duster, like specifically a feather duster, because they just do such a good job at dusting Legos, which I didn't know until just a minute ago, and it looks like brand new. So there you go. Anyway, looking at Magneto here, he does have this cool helmet, which I believe is exclusive to him. He does have a good face print right there. He's looking a little bit old, but you know he's kind of old. Anyway, he does have some torso printing right there on the back. He does have an angrier face. And he even has back printing, which is nice because you can't even see it because of his cape. Which I love that purple cape, by the way. We don't get too many purple capes or any of that. Next up, Wolverine, and he's looking really awesome. These are basically really close to their comic book appearances, which is really cool. Wolverine's got a cool belt with that X-Men symbol right there, which I really like. He's got blue stripes, which are so iconic. He's got that classic Wolverine looking face right there and those big sideburns. On the back, he has an angrier face. Belt and stripe printing is continued on the back, as well as the mask there, which is portrayed to look as like a hood, I guess, which is interesting because I thought it was a helmet, but I guess not. And he does come with these little claws here, which look really nice on Wolverine. And finally, we have Deadpool, which looks really awesome. The face printing is really simple, but really iconic and looks great. I love that Deadpool symbol on his belt and the pouches right there, as long, along with these little. Actually, comment down below if you know what these things are. I'm not really sure, actually. He does come with two swords and this little sword carrier thing. I don't know if there's an official name for that. No printing on the back of his head, but he does have printing on the back of his torso, which is, again, really nice because you can't see it, with continued pouches and more details on his torso. Let's take a look at the little motorcycle that Wolverine has. It's a really simple, just classic motorcycle, and it looks really great. I love the design of this thing, and I just think it looks awesome. Moving on to the actual helicopter here, I think this is a really cool design. You can see on the back here that there's propellers, right, or I don't know, little spinny thingies. I'm very technical on my terms here. And on the sides, we do have these little things right here that can go up or down with some flick missiles right there. You just flick like that, and it just shoots out. And it's got even swords right here, which I think is pretty unnecessarily cool. It also has these little flaps right here. I don't really know the use for that, but, adds a little bit kind of cool details right there. On the inside here, you can lift this piece up so you can fit your minifig in there. And there's just a little spot for your minifig, as well as some controls right there, which look really nice. And there's even space back here to fit maybe another 2 minifigs or something like that. And it has some wheels right there, which, it has two wheels um, down there, or I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's got 3 pairs of wheels, which look really nice. And it's the Deadpool color scheme, which I think is great, you know. So yeah, that is the set. It also comes with a comic book, which Lego used to do back in the day, which I absolutely loved. Um, we just need to get a petition going for more comic books and Lego sets. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, so yeah, it does come with a little comic book there about the set, which I think is pretty cool. Um, so yeah, that is the set. I think it's a really good set. Um, it's got in like really expensive over the years, which I can see why, because there's other Deadpool minifigs out there, but they're not this classic Deadpool. And the helicopter itself is really nice, and I just think overall it's a really great set. Um, so yeah, that is the review. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.